everybody. As you can see, I've got my OMGherhair.com wig. This is actually the Gabrielle Union wig, and I'm taking it out of the box. I've already washed and conditioned it and played around with it just a little bit, but I wanted you to be able to see the box. The wig comes pretty standard. It comes with the 3 combs in the front. I did cut the lace already, and it comes with a comb in the back. For me, I usually like to put my adjustable straps. It does have the adjustable straps, but I have to put them together because usually the wigs are just too big for my head. So that's just how it fits me. And so if you would like to see how this wig fits and what it does and all of that, please stick around. I'm really excited about it. Okay, now I just got the wig on. I'm kind of trying to fit it around my head just to make sure that I like how it looks on my head. As you can see, I had a little bit of lace, extra lace there, and I'm just trying to fit it and all of that. So here I'm looking at where I want my part to be, and I decided that I would put the part on the side. Now the thing is with this wig, you will only have probably about 3 inches or 3.5 inches on the side. If you're going to part it on the side, you don't have as much if you were parting this wig in the middle. In the middle, you have a good 4 inches of parting space, but on the sides, you only have about 3 to 3.5 inches of parting space. Now I am just spraying my hair with some water, just spraying it with water, because what I did was when I washed it and conditioned it, all I did was allowed for it to air dry. And so I wanted to give the hair some life and just kind of see what it was going to do for me. So I'm just putting water. I haven't put any leave-in conditioner or anything like that in the hair because I wanted to really see what it was going to do in its natural state. Now the thing is with this wig, unfortunately I had misplaced my leave-in conditioner by Cantu, so I'm going to have to make sure I get some more of that. But here you see that I would just use some Got To Be glue spray, just trying to keep it adhered to my head maybe for a day or 2. I didn't want to keep the wig on for a whole week or anything like that, so that's why I used that spray. As you can see, I'm just kind of working the wig in, just trying to get it on my head so I can see what I'm working with. So please keep on watching. Doing here is I'm using my curling wand just to give my part some definition, just a little bit, but I don't want to give it so much heat to where it makes my wig flat on that other side. That's why I kind of flipped it up just a little bit, because I did want a little bit of volume, a little bit of height right there on the other side. So that's why I only used that curling wand right there. As you can see, I picked up my tweezers. I'm just tweezing it just a little bit just to kind of see how much I have, and I see that this wig is really full. I'm also using that wrap lotion to help me with a little bit of my baby hair, or to help these flyaways and all of that, to make sure that everything stays nice and smooth. Now this is the part right here that was really interesting when I started trying to get the baby hair and see how much I had. There was actually no baby hair really in this wig, hardly at all. So you have to make it yourself, which is okay, because some people like it longer, some people like it shorter, and some people like me really don't do a whole lot with baby hair. So I was able to have the kind of control that I wanted. And so that was the part that was really good for me with this wig. As you can see, I'm just rushing through it. I'm just throwing something together because I wanted to make sure that there was no line of demarcation right there between the lace and my forehead, which it was very slim to none anyway. But I wanted to make sure that it was a smooth transition to my big old forehead. Now here we are. At this point, I have been spraying and spraying in the same area, so I said, okay, I'm tired now. Let me go ahead and tie this up just to lay these baby hairs down and to help lay this wig down just a little bit. I tied it up around the perimeter, and you don't tie it back around to the front, but just back and tie it up in the back. And I think I kept it on about 10 minutes, and then I took it off. So here we go. When you take it off, it really laid down pretty well for me, but because I didn't put that heat up there in the front, it didn't make the wig too flat up there in the front, because I really wanted a little bit of lift, and I was still able to keep that volume there in the top. Okay, here I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me in the color 360. This is the color that is closest to my complexion. And I don't put makeup all over the wig, but I just put it in the areas where I feel like it can look the most natural. And so there I'm using it in the part to kind of melt that part in just a little bit better. And I'll also use it around the front in certain areas just to make the wig look a little bit more realistic. This really helps for everything to blend in. I almost wanted to take the baby hairs off completely, or take them away completely, but I wanted to make sure that my hair, which as you can see, I'm working with my sideburns. As you can see, I wanted the wig to match in with the texture of my hair just a little bit. So I'm trying to fix that just in case the wind starts blowing or something like that. I wanted to have some type of match there. And so I'm just kind of working with the wig and seeing where I'll need to pluck later, or if I can work with what I have. But this wig is gorgeous. If you've noticed or not, but I have not used a brush or a comb to comb through this hair. That's how you know you have a good wig. As you can see, I'm using just a little bit of defining gel to go ahead and help those waves to kind of come together, and I'll make sure that I put the information down in the information box, the description box down below. But I wanted to make sure that I had something to give me a little bit of definition. If I did have my leave-in conditioner, I would not use this at all. And so when you use gel or something like that, you're only going to be able to use your wig or to wear your wig maybe a few days, because you don't want a lot of buildup in it, especially if you want the wig to not look heavy or to feel stiff. I'm going to turn around real quick so you can see the back of the wig. One thing that I like about it is the same length all the way around. However, I think that it would really be cute if I cut the wig just a little bit in the back, so that in the front it would be longer, kind of make it an asymmetrical bob to frame my face just a little bit. But I really like how this wet look is coming out. That's why you see me spraying it with water. But if you had a little bit of leave-in conditioner, that would really kind of hold that definition in place. I think even a little bit better than the gel would. So I think that would really help if you had that leave-in conditioner. What I'm doing now is I'm going back over the baby hairs, because I don't want the baby hair to look so hard or to be almost glued to my forehead. And so what I'm doing is I'm just going back over it, trying to loosen it up a little bit so that it doesn't come off to be, you know, hard hair or anything like that. I don't want finger waves. I just want it to have a nice melt into my skin. So I didn't want it to be real harsh. Pretty much done with the wig. I'm really, really pleased at how it came out. I wanted it to be kind of free-flowing, and I didn't want it to be perfect. That wasn't the look I was going for. But since I've been spraying all this water and all of that into the wig, I wanted to make sure that I touched up my makeup just a little bit. As you can see here, that's what I'm doing now, and I'm going to put some lip gloss on, and I'm just looking in the mirror, just admiring. I'm really happy with how the wig came out because it is so lightweight. It does not feel hard, even though it may look like there's a lot of stuff in it, a lot of hairspray or whatever. There's really just water and a little bit of gel. But if you use something else so that it won't be weighed down days later, that'll really be great. But I am so pleased with how this wig looks. If you are interested in purchasing the wig, I would suggest that you do so. If you would, please like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.